The iPhone 17 Air was something many people thought would fail from the beginning. Some believed it would end up like the iPhone Mini or iPhone Plus, models that didn't sell well and were quietly removed from Apple's lineup for years. The regular iPhone and the Pro versions seemed enough to meet the needs of most users. But now, a new leak is making people think differently. A video has shown a dummy unit of the iPhone 17 Air next to the iPhone 16 Pro, and the difference is clear. The iPhone 17 Air, in a rumored sky blue color, has caught attention and made even its critics curious. At first, expectations were very low. Early leaks suggested the iPhone 17 Air would need an external battery pack just to last a whole day. That sounded bad for a phone in 2025. Another rumor said it would only have one rear camera. While most people use the main lens for daily photos, having wide-angle or telephoto options is still useful. Losing those features felt like a step down. The main idea behind this model was to make a lighter and slimmer phone to replace the Plus version. But to achieve this thin design, Apple had to make sacrifices, especially with the battery. Batteries are one of the heaviest parts of a phone. If Apple had used a bigger battery, the phone would have been thicker than the rumored 5.5 millimeters. Instead, they reportedly chose a 2,900 mAh battery, making it one of the thinnest iPhones ever. The downside is that many users might need to charge it twice a day or use Apple's new battery accessory. For people who travel or work a lot, this could be a big problem. But for those who care more about design, comfort, and style, the iPhone 17 Air might be a good choice. In the leaked comparison, the iPhone 16 Pro, possibly in desert titanium, looks heavier and bulkier next to the simple and elegant iPhone 17 Air. The Air has a horizontal camera bar with 1.48 MP lens, giving it a clean look. It's a nice change from the big camera clusters we see on most modern phones. The sky blue color is another highlight. It looks modern, fresh, and premium, yet still fun. Compared to the Pro model's more serious colors, the Air's shade stands out. For some buyers, the color alone might be enough to ignore the battery concerns. It seems Apple wants the iPhone 17 Air to be the lightest and thinnest phone in its lineup, a phone for people who prefer style and comfort over having the most features or the longest battery life. In a way, it's similar to older ultra-thin devices where design was more important than technical specs. This is why the iPhone 17 Air divides opinion. It doesn't try to be the perfect all-in-one phone. Instead, it focuses on a certain type of user, someone who values sleek looks, easy handling, and minimal design, even if it means giving up some battery life and extra features. The real question is how many people are ready to make those compromises. Some will see it as a stylish choice, a phone that feels great in the hand, slips easily into a pocket, and looks amazing in public. Others will see it as impractical, especially if the battery dies before the day ends. Still, Apple has a way of winning over buyers through emotional appeal. A phone that looks and feels special can make people overlook technical downsides. That's why, despite the criticisms, there's a chance the iPhone 17 Air will succeed where other third models have failed. If the leaks are true, this will be more than just a smaller or bigger version of another iPhone. It will have its own unique identity, thinner, lighter, and more colorful than the rest. Of course, there are risks. Over time, battery health could get worse, making its already short battery life even shorter. People might have to carry a charger or battery pack with them. And we don't yet know how the market will respond in the long run, but first impressions matter, and the iPhone 17 Air's first impression is strong. The sky blue model has already sparked excitement online, with some calling it Apple's best color in years. This shows that in tech, looks and design can matter just as much as performance. A phone doesn't have to be perfect on paper to win over buyers. For many, the iPhone 17 Air will be worth it simply because it's thin, light, and beautiful. For others, it will be something nice to admire from a distance. In the end, the iPhone 17 Air proves that sometimes style can matter more than specs. And in a market full of heavy and powerful devices, a thin and colorful option might be exactly the kind of surprise Apple needs.